Hey, what's going on, Pats Nation? Welcome to another edition of the Cans Pat Star Patriots podcast. Appreciate you guys joining me today. Got a lot of news to talk about, man. We're going to recap the preseason game 2 against the Eagles on Saturday, and we got some breaking news that came out a few hours ago, man. Kayshon Boutte got traded to the Texans. Yeah, I know, man. I know. We're going to talk about all that. We give our reactions to it, the compensation, the fit with the Texans, what it means for the Patriots, all that, man, much more, man. So we're going to talk about all that, man. Before we get started, make sure you hit that like button, share the content. Make sure you got to also subscribe to the Cans Pat Star Patriots podcast, and also make sure you turn on your post notifications for when we do go live. And please, guys, join my Discord, man. The chat is really having a blast right now. We've been busy. We've been talking a lot up in there, so make sure you join the Discord chat. The Discord link is in my YouTube description. And go to the Kansas Pats Talk Patriots Podcast YouTube channel to find that YouTube link for the Kansas Pats Talk Discord. Also, this show is powered by the Sportsline Media Network. Please go to www.sportslinemedia.com. Check out the website. Check out all the nice articles over there, and check out all the fun, nice shows over there as well. We are on YouTube. We got a website, Twitter, TikTok, all over the place. Make sure you go find us, man. Really appreciate it. D, what's going on, bro?
What's good, bro?
Not much, not much, man. We can go ahead and start out. A lot of news to talk about. Well, a lot of stuff to talk about. Kayshon Boutte getting traded, man. Give me 1 second. Yeah, so right there, Kayshon Boutte was traded today for a 5th-round pick. Well, wish it was a 5th-round pick. A 7th-round pick from the Houston Texans in the 2028 draft. Tom Pelissero from the Ringer, NFL, formerly with NFL Network, was the first to report it. Kind of came out of nowhere when it did happen. Yeah, Kayshon Boutte has been traded to the Houston Texans. D, what are your thoughts, man? And take as long as you want. I'm busy, so go ahead and take over right quick.
My thoughts, man. My first initial thought, I was like, okay, Jalen Reed in a draft pick was reported, and then later on, Ian Rappaport tweeted that it was a 7th-round pick that was sent back to us, and of course, I felt like we had the leverage to keep Booty. Like, we had the leverage, man. We didn't have to trade him. Um, it felt like after Vera made them depth comments, like about our lack of depth, they kind of moved quick to trade him. I feel like, especially considering, you didn't have to trade Booty again. You had all the leverage. You traded him to an AFC contender, but maybe they liked what they saw or whatever the little amount of snaps Jalen Reed did get in this league. Maybe they like what they saw. So I'm not gonna really judge the player they received in this. But maybe, like I said, man, Kayshon Boutte trade value probably what I at least thought it was, at least no lower than a 5th. I thought we could get for him, but it is what it is. The room is loaded. So you pretty much we pretty much knew Booty was gonna get traded. So it was a matter of when he was gonna get traded. But I mean, it is what it is. I wish the best for Booty, man. He's made amazing catches for us. Muted, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I like the player. It's always a conversation for me when you look back. I was hoping for a freaking third, maybe even a four. I seen some people say they want a second for Kayshon Boutte, but you won't go get that. But and you could at least get a fifth round pick for him. Man, that's what was crazy to me, and the fact they moved, and we knew it was happening. Cause listen, look at this scenario. Let's just say he stayed with us. We played it out. He was gonna get the snap. When you trade for AJ Brown and you give Romeo Dobbs a hefty contract, or you got Pop Dubs who having a fabulous count. Again, you invested a third round pick into a speedster and a good route runner, a good separator in Kyle Williams. You still got Matt Holler who plays special teams, Chisel who plays special teams. You want to get them on the field. Where was Booty going to get the snaps? Where was he going to get the targets? Even last year, he got all the targets and snaps, but when he got the snaps, but he really didn't do much with a lot of targets. He had what was Booty numbers last year, D?
Um, I know he wasn't really high on targets. I think probably like 40 something targets.
For like
Let me
500 yards, maybe.
Yeah, like 570 yards, 30 reception. Let me look at that right now for
Let me
you.
pull them up right now too. So he had 33 catches for 551 yards, six touchdowns, and a 16.7 average. That's probably like two targets a game or two catches a game. Let's just say two targets a game.
Okay.
And 2023, he played 5 games to your Bill Belichick drafted two catches, seven targets, 19 yards, zero touchdowns. 2024, 15 games played, 43 receptions, 68 targets, 589 yards. 2025, 14 games played, 33 receptions on 46 targets, 551, and six touchdowns. So every year he's kind of gotten a little. Well, this past year he kind of was worse than 2024. He was worse by a little bit. So I mean, you kind of take what you can get, but a 2028 set round pick, like let's just say he would have stayed. If he'd have stayed, they won't gonna pay him. And they paying AJ, traded for AJ, paying Romeo Dobbs a lot of money. Pop, maybe he gets an extension. You got Cal Williams, who a third round pick you invest to, you want to get him on the field. They won't go and pay him or whatnot. So my thought process is if he would have left, you still gonna probably get a second round pick or some type of comp pick because he won't gonna sign a big contract nowhere. So I think they got what they could get. And they got to a point where they were like, you know what, we need to do something with the player now. What I had done, I would have waited. I would have waited till the cut down day. Well, you didn't have to trade. I would have waited till like October or November, I think, when the trade deadline is. You didn't have to do that with them right now. So
Right.
it's crazy, man. BP Simpson said we will miss you, Booty. Hey, man. Yeah, appreciate you chiming in. I don't know if this is your first time, but if it is, hit the like button, share make sure you're sharing the content. Make sure you all subscribe to my channel, turn on your post notification, and also join my Discord, man. If you have the Discord app, join my Discord. The Discord link is in my YouTube description. I really appreciate that, BP Simpson. My first time seeing you in here. Might got a new subscriber. But yeah, like you want to get Kyle Williams on the field. You Pop, he's gonna have a big role this year. Matt Hollins and Kayshon Boutte does not play special teams, so he's probably going to end up having probably even less targets than what he had last year. When we had Diggs and Pop and Williams and Hollins and stuff, he's probably going to end up having less than that. Well, I know he is, because we got more weapons now, and they're going to feed AJ Brown. They're going to give Dobbs targets. Pop does going to be a big part. Ray already said Kyle Williams is going to be a big part of what they do this year. So where will the snaps going to go for Kayshon Boutte? I don't know, man. I don't know where he was going to get it at. So I think overall, it's the compensation for me, 7th round pick. Now, D, would you have the same feel if it was a 5th round pick in 2027?
I would have felt a little better about it.
Yeah.
Main reason I probably feel bad, man. Like the I'm not really sold on the trade so far yet, mainly because I mean, I get we have depth issues, but I mean, come on, man. I feel like safety is one spot. I mean, we could have been. I felt like we was fine at safety. I mean, now if it was a linebacker, considering that trade or edge rusher, I mean, like you said, man, why not Clowney in that trade or
Yeah,
something,
most
man?
definitely.
Like it's just a safety, man. I mean, if it was a 7 in Clowney, I'd be like, okay, cool. If it was a 7 in a linebacker that that can play. I, I mean, I hope the safety can play, but I've been getting mixed reviews on the guy. So
I think we
what?
need to develop a bit because Byard on one year deal, but going to miss Kayshon. Yeah, go ahead, D.
Yeah, man. I mean, I've been seeing a lot of people saying like the safety ain't really good in coverage, like on non-targets he allowed, non-completions or whatever. I mean, I saw someone say his pass rush grade is good as Abdul Carter. Like, I mean, man, we looking at the wrong stuff right here, man. I
His
mean,
pass rush grade. They must have blitzed him a lot. I didn't watch him a
yeah,
lot.
yeah, they blitzed him a lot and stuff like that. I mean, hey, hey, we won't be saying too much about him if he come up get a sack on Sam during the week one and
Well, we'd be pants off. We'd be hyped.
right.
We'd be hyped.
So
And I think I'm gonna look at this from the Texas standpoint in a minute, but I do want to finish up with Kayshon Boutte. I feel like him and May, because I was like, man, no, don't let him go until you got to. Let it go on the cut down day or the NFL trade deadline in November. You don't gotta do it right now. You don't make a decision until you have to. That's what I want to do. But they chose to trade him away earlier than that. We knew it was coming. I think in the back of the day, we kind of knew it was coming. It was just a lot of wide receiver room. And you're trying to get
correct.
Cowboys on the field. Anthony Chisholm having a good count, Pop Douglas, Matt Hollins, and Kayshon Boutte is not the type of guy that's going to sit there and play special teams. And he's not going to just be okay with being a fourth or fifth or sixth guy playing special teams. That's why you don't ever hear a peep. You don't hear nothing out of Matt Hollins complaining because he don't mind his role. Anthony Chisholm, he's a UDFA that the Patriots took a chance on. Pop Douglas, they're not really paying him much right now. He doing with Cal Williams. He's still trying to get the playbook down pat and get chemistry made. Kayshon Boutte has made enough noise in his league in his first couple of years that, okay, I'm not getting my targets here, and we're about to segue to this here shortly, but send me to Houston or send me somewhere else where I can get my targets and get my reps and get time playing because he won't go get it here. Romeo Dobbs is probably be your Z. They're playing him more outside now. AJ Brown's your X, but they're gonna be moving him around. Pot Doug's gonna be gonna be your slot. Cal Williams got to get real and you're stunting the growth of Cal Williams and stunting his development by Kayshon Boutte taking up his reps and whatnot. Even though Cal Williams might have the higher ceiling than Boutte, but right as we speak right now, Boutte is the better player. You know what I mean? He's done more. Cal Williams had opportunities now. If Cal Williams would have straight up beat Boutte out last year or this year, we wouldn't have had this conversation. But Kayshon Boutte,
No, he would. Okay, so I think we have a free safety we can develop a bit because Barry on 1 year deal, but gonna miss. Yeah, man. I mean, I felt like it'll be huge if Jalen Reed can. I mean, if he can become something, man, who cares that we traded Booty? I mean, I get a lot of people saying we acting like Booty was 1,000 yard receiver, this and that. He ain't nothing but a 500 yard receiver. But I always felt like, I mean, if you was gonna trade the guy, I mean, you got the leverage. You don't gotta trade him. I mean, for what we got, I feel like we could have just let him walk and let him play this year out and let him walk. But one thing I noticed about Verb, he always does what's best for the player. I mean, Booty probably wasn't gonna get us the target share he probably wanted. So by trading him, I mean, the guy, I mean, he gets his targets now. Uh, in a room where, I mean, I look at Texas. I think he can even be even better than what he used to be for us. I feel like they'll probably use Booty in different ways since they got Nico Collins. But other than that, man, I'm excited that Kyle Williams get his shot. I mean, Kyle Williams can do what Booty do. I mean, you watch his. Not even. I know a lot of people don't really put too much stock in the preseason, but just looking at some of the Kyle Williams film in preseason, all 22 film in preseason, this guy was 150 yards, was basically stolen from the man. So, God dang, Ken, you got me. That's just my show now, man. I'm really not high on Kyle Williams. Man, I think he would be lucky to be a decent three. Boston, I always felt like you weren't really high on Kyle Williams. I mean, as far as the deep threat and doing what Booty does, I think Kyle Williams can excel at that. So I'm not too busy tripping about I mean, Cal Williams replacing Booty. I'm
Yeah,
more so. I'm more so on the like the compensation. Like I don't really care that Booty going. I know a lot of people, you know, yeah, it is what it is, man.
yeah. I want to move like Jaden Reed. I think he's a solid guy. He just won't get a lot of reps with the Texans. They got Petrie and they got Bullock, and they kind of deep there in that secondary. They got some guy. They had a good draft this year. So word out of Houston was like he just wasn't going to see the field there. He's a good player. He could be an average, be a pretty good starter. He's young. I think he was a rookie last year, right? D. He's
Yeah, he was a rookie.
He was a rookie last year, so they traded him after 1 year. So I mean, we just have to see. I mean, I think our safety depth is a lot better now, a lot younger. Not saying he's going to be that free safety back there, but he's more like a hybrid linebacker type player. Like you said, he can get after the quarterback too. He can blitz. He's a hit. He's aggressive. He's a physical player. So you got him. You got Reed. You got Byard. You got Woodson, who dealt with the injury. Dale Pettis, who I love. John Simon has an interception in every freaking practice. It seemed like. Oh yeah, Brendan Schooler is still on the PUP list. So you got a lot of bodies there, man. I just wish if you're going to get the 7th round pick back, at least give me an edge rusher. You know what I mean? Don't get like an edge rusher or a linebacker or something like that. Houston is loaded with talent. Like
And
they
I
go ahead.
no, I was going to say, and I would say I have been seeing a lot of Houston people talking him up. So I mean, he might be he might be valuable for us this year. I mean, we won't really be we'll forget about Booty if this guy's out here.
We won't even mention them.
Yeah, this guy out here making plays. I mean, I get we need depth in other spots, but this there ain't nothing wrong with having 3 good safeties on the roster. You can play Reed in the box. If you can play Reed in the box a
Yeah.
lot this year, that'll be huge.
Gaiman says I'm really not too high on Williams, man. I think he would be lucky to be a decent three. If he's a decent three, that's good, right? If he's a decent three, that's good. He's a 3rd round pick because I mean that means he beats out Pop Douglas, which I don't see that happen this year. But Kyle Williams is going to beat Cal. They've shown you and they've told you in so many different languages that they trust Cal Williams. They really like Cal Williams. Mike Vrabel talks about it every press conference. It seems like so. It seems like they're putting out if they like what they've seen for Cal Williams. Now another question: do you think D had Cal Williams not been producing these last 2 preseason games? You think they make this trade right now?
Um,
Or you don't
I
think?
think this trade was already the writing on the wall was for Kayshon Boutte already, man.
Yeah,
He's been in trade talks since the rumors with AJ Brown started. For AJ Brown to be here, so I don't think Kyle Williams probably his playing preseason probably is the reason for the Booty trade happened. I just felt like I mean, we probably need depth in different spots and carrying 7 receivers. I mean, what's the point of carrying 7 receivers when you got good receiver depth? So Booty was bound to get traded, man. I mean,
we have a
probably need.
Texans fan in here, Sage, I believe he is. Sage Dragon. Y'all will be happy. Jay Reed is a young ball hawk safety. He'll be your starter in time. Dude is a stud behind a bigger stud.
Okay.
Yes, from a Texans guy. Appreciate you, man. Hit that like button. If you want to join the Discord, this is a Patriot Discord. The Discord link is in my YouTube description. I'm sure you probably gonna join the Texans Discord or maybe even Kayshon Boutte Discord. But if you want to join my Patriot Discord, the link is in my YouTube description. Man, all fans are welcome. Super Young Tank says blanket ship over there to SP Crown in the Texan safety room. Did they get Reed blanket ship?
Yeah, they did.
Okay, Reed. Yeah, he was okay with the Eagles. Reed was decent at Penn State. Yeah, he was. He was a Was he a six? What round did Reed come out? What draft was he a I think somebody said 6th round.
Uh,
I think he
I'm
don't
not.
think he was a 6th round pick. No, he wasn't a 6th round pick. I don't
I'm
think.
not so sure.
I'm about to look right now. Reed.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about Reed.
Hold on. I want was he wasn't no 6. He young too, man. Yeah, he was a sixth round pick.
Oh, he
Two,
was.
yeah, 187 overall pick, sixth round pick. He's a second team All Big Ten in 2024. So 14 total tackles. I mean, he only played last year. Last year was the first year, and they traded him out the year. So he had spent 3 years on there. Yeah, he was a sixth round pick, kind of replacement and a high Marpu replacement. And Byard ain't young, so if this kid can replace him, sign me up. Sixth round, yeah. So, I mean, yeah, that's what. I think he fits in good though. They like how Vrabel they like the safeties that can do a lot. I think I seen somebody with a comp of Jabril Peppers, but it's interesting though because Vrabel couldn't wait to get rid of Jabril Peppers when we got in here. So maybe they didn't want that body type or that style. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see. Be interesting to hear from Elliott Wolf tomorrow. He's speaking to the media tomorrow. We'll be interested to hear about that. We're about to talk about practice here shortly, and we're gonna talk about the preseason game. But yeah, I do want to look at this from the Texans front though before we move on to practice in preseason. The recap the preseason game. How do you think? Because the Texans made this trade because Jaden Higgins got hurt last week in practice. How you think this move affects their depth chart, and how you think it affects their offense? Them getting Kayshon Boutte, did.
Um, you say half. I do think this is a very good move for Houston, man. I mean, they Jay Higgins and Kayshon Boutte. I mean, they kind of similar players.
Play styles.
Yeah, yeah. This definitely I mean, I feel like at the stage right now, you can argue Kayshon Boutte is probably better than Jaden Higgins right
Yeah, right.
now. So yeah,
Higgins
I like this.
last year though.
I like this for Kayshon Boutte. I saw a guy that said they probably can use Kayshon Boutte more in the Z now since they got Nico Collins at. So hey man, I mean I feel like Boutte gonna get his targets in Houston.
Jaden Higgins had 41 catches for 525 yards and 6 touchdowns. It looked like Kayshon Boutte numbers, right?
Wait, how much he had?
600. Oh no, hold on. I just got off of it. Higgins last year 41 catches for 525 yards and 6 touchdowns.
Oh dang,
Kayshon
he
Boutte
right.
numbers.
Yeah, I mean, dang, he probably
That's
is.
Kayshon Boutte.
Yeah, he's probably on the same level with each other. Then I
Yeah,
ain't know.
we need safety Byard O next year. Probably be Woodson and Reed in secondary. Game of what's happening. Say Dunn says Booty would be wide receiver two. This will help offset loss of Higgins. Yeah, I agree. Then you still got Tank Dell over there. You got Jalen Noel, who D was high on. I was a Higgins guy. I think D was a Noel guy. You still got Dalton Shorts. Y'all signed Zay Jones and Shepard last week, so y'all got a lot of. I don't know if all of them make the team. So y'all got a lot of bodies there, man. At in Houston at wide receiver. Denny B says if we were looking for a safety in a trade, we could have traded Booty to the Vikings for Jay Ward or the Cowboys for Julius Wood. Both teams would get wide receiver depth at the wide receiver three position. I don't think the Cowboys would. I mean, they got enough receivers over there. And then they got Florida as their number three. They probably go with Florida over Booty for right now. Then they got this kid Camden Brown going off in count in preseason. So he'd be kind of similar in a similar situation. Still no edge rusher. Can't make this up. Yeah, Deshaun. Hey, I'm right there with you, man. The thing is though, why trade him to AFC contender though? At least a contender NFC. Yeah. Gamer says, yo, super guys, make sure you guys are hitting that like button, man. Hit that like button. Get all these secondary people and nobody that can really get to the quarterback. Hey, Deshaun, I've been clamoring for a edge rusher for the longest, man. So I think this makes the Texans better. Now, where are they at in the AFC? Depending on what CJ Stroud you're gonna get, because right now you're gonna have Nico Collins, Kayshon Boutte, Jalen Noel. I still think you need a little bit more speed, but Jalen Noel, Xavier Hutchins, Tank Dell, if he can come back from that injury, if Tank Dell's 100%, which I doubt, because he had two surgeries, if he can be 100%, I think this is one of the best wide receiver corps in the league. Dave, what you think? Your Texans.
Most definitely. I you can argue their receiver cores is as good as ours. I
It's
mean,
deeper, probably deeper than us.
was definitely deeper now. I mean, you got Nico Collins, Kayshawn Booty, Tank Dell coming back, Noel.
Noel, Hutchison, Sterling Shepard, Zay Jones.
But I seen a Texas page just said uh Reed had a good camp last year. He dealt with some injuries, showed some promise.
Mm-hmm.
Physical player, mostly a strong safety for Houston,
Mm-hmm.
but could see him being strong safety with some big nickel flex for us.
So maybe like a big slot, like a slot too, playing in the slot too.
How tall he is? Let me see.
Like 6 foot, 5'11", 6 foot. Can't count on Tank yet. He'll be placed on IR designated to return. Noel is the fastest player on the team. I hate that happened to Jada Higgins, man. Haven't even played a game, and people are writing off the pass rush. We have a trade deadline for a reason. Take a deep breath. Maybe we do something by the trade deadline in November for an edge. Yeah, we need an edge rusher. And Gamer, add that to your collage of how many times I talk about we need an edge rusher. Because I'm gonna keep talking about it. We need an edge rusher bad. Gamer said he's gonna make a collage of how many times I talk about the edge rusher. So make sure you add that. Let me see. The pass rush is done. Cheats, Gamer. Let's be honest. This from Deshaun. Yeah, I'm not happy about the pass rush. My guy Xavier Hutchins did come on the other day though. But we'll see. I think Booty probably be there for like a year. And then it's close. You know, he's from NOLA. He's from New Orleans. So Houston's right there, right beside us, next state over from from Texas. Closer to home. Um, he gets more opportunities there because he can be at least a two there. With us, he's going to be like 4 or 5. So, I think it works out for both parties. I just wish you could have got more, at least a fifth round pick. I wouldn't even be out here mad about it, man. But I'm glad it's over. We can move on from it, man. And hats off to Kayshon Boutte. And I wish him the best with the Texans, man. So, what you think his stat line could be year one with CJ Stroud in there, D?
No, I think Booty can. I think he can put up career numbers.
Career numbers?
Yeah, I think he can have a career year with Houston this year.
Mm.
I mean, over 500 yards ain't hard to do.
He got to learn the playbook. Like,
I mean, bro, come on, man. I mean, Nick Cayley, Josh McDaniels come from the same tree.
no need to be optimistic about this pass rush. What are we trading at the deadline for? I guess to get a better pass rusher. Deshaun says we don't have too many key assets to make that happen. Hey, we just have to see, man. The season don't start until we got 16 days to the season start. Maybe I hope some of these guys can step up in the final preseason game. And so we'll see. So that's it on the Kayshon Boutte trade. He was traded to the Houston Texans for a 7th round pick in 2028. We're now going to move on to training camp to the preseason game. So the preseason game Saturday, we won of a final score of what was the score?
21-17, I think.
Let me see. Yeah, 24-21 Patriots win. A couple standout play. I think Chisholm, Kyle Williams had a good game. Nick DeGennaro, Xavier Hutchinson. Khalil Jacobs made a couple plays. John Saunders with another pick. D, who are a couple of your standout performers from the preseason game, man?
I mean, you just named one of them. For hard to pronounce his name, but number 23.
Yeah.
Yep, him. I thought Morton was solid, man. He was
Yeah,
very good. I mean, operated a clean 2-minute drive, man. I mean, stayed composed and poised in the pocket. Um, Cal Williams, another standout. I mean, it was an up and down day. Like as far as like he had a bunch of targets that weren't caught, but I mean, the film show he was open a lot. Thought Chisholm was solid. I mean, Caleb Lumo, he had an up and down day, but pretty decent enough. I mean, better than last week. So I mean, it was a bunch of different guys that had up and down days. But I mean, for the most part, I like what I saw from Morton. Morton was my
Yeah,
favorite.
Morton was solid. Thought the video was solid. It's like him and Kyle Williams have an automatic hookup on them deep passes.
So
And I think like he missed them a couple of the times. Like you saw the clips on Twitter that he missed them. He had other
yeah,
opportunities in both of these games so far. On real quick, you think Cal
hmm
Williams plays a lot on Thursday?
I think I honestly don't. I mean, Cal Williams. I,
He's
I
important
can
to
see.
the team right now.
Yeah, they are. We already knew they was on the team. I can see him in. I can see Cowboys and Chisholm probably getting the first quarter or something. But it's hard to say yeah or no because it's kind of feel like they finna start resting guys and they don't want to avoid an injury or anything like that, especially in the receiver room.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh. I
I mean,
mean,
you lose Kyle Williams. I mean, that's you just lost some speed in your room and some
yeah,
explosiveness.
yeah.
So
One of the
I,
guys that stepped up to me, I got to go with my guy, and Quintavious Hutchins. I mean, man, he had a sack. I'm not calling him Miles Garrett or the next freaking Michael Parsons, but when you coming from a team that don't have a pass rush at all, and you really haven't seen a pass rush in camp or the preseason game, that means a lot. Xavier Hutchins. I mean, I mentioned him right after we drafted. Me and D was talking. I talked a lot about Xavier Hutchins. That's just one play and one sack in one game, but I think he's going to make the team. I think you need the depth, and he played special teams as well. Coming from BC Boston College, he was a good player there. Not saying it's gonna be a 10 sack, 8 sack guy, nothing like that, but he can give you some juice, some much needed juice at a position that you're lacking depth at. At linebacker, I thought Chan Muma struggled again. Khalil Jacobs got hurt, so Muma and Jacobs were hurt. I think Britt, he was okay. We haven't really seen Spillane Ellis yet because the preseason we only saw them in the joint practice. But I think once again, depth is coming back to bite us. Depth is coming back to bite. Also, we got some news that Jack Conley, the Patriots did sign Jack Conley, the guard at the Boston College that they signed last year's UDFA. So they brought him back to the team. He signed to the active roster. So there's gonna be another. He's another guy going to be fighting for a guard spot. I thought he was pretty solid at BC. I thought last year he had a solid camp too, but they decided to cut him, and then I think he signed with the Bengals. So we got some more offensive line depth. Um, but I think with the pass rush, Hutchinson really showed out to me. Gainer showed out. I love what I'm seeing from Jesse Luketa. These ain't your household big names, but they're people that's getting pass rush, and you're a team that needs it. You need pressure on the quarterback, and they've been getting it for the most part. So I think that's good, and their chances of making the team too. A couple guys didn't really show out to me. Kendall Long, I think he struggled. Jockus it's been inconsistent these past 2 weeks in the two preseason games. So hopefully he can like start to turn some things around. But you got to think about he missed the whole off season basically since like the combine. He missed it. He missed all the OTA work, mini count, like the first week or so of training count. He missed. So I think the fact that he's out there, he's been active. I think he started the other night. That's good because you're gonna need him. Um, John Saunders. I want to talk about him for a few man. Man, he's a ball hawk. D, what you think about Saunders, man?
yeah, I mean, Saunders been standing out big time, bro. I
Yeah,
mean, he's yeah, him and Viral Vildor. Um,
yeah,
that's
Theodore. Yep.
that's I mean, for we get some young guys like that to step up in our secondary, that's huge. So I mean, even Prunty, bro, he had another good game. PFF graded him very good in his game. So it's good to see some guys in the secondary step up. That's why I was more so another reason I was kind of surprised on the trade because Saunders been kind of playing pretty good, but
Mhm.
we'll see, man.
Marcus Bryant got hurt, so that's something that bears monitoring and watching that injury. He was beating out Lamu at right tackle, so kind of sucks right now. Injuries, we dealing with a lot of injuries right now. Shavon Henson got hurt at practice today. Um, they say he slipped on the field, to an ankle or foot injury, so hopefully he's fine with 16 days out from us playing Seattle. So I think the injury bug is starting to really take its toll on us right now, especially from at some of the positions where you're not as deep at. So we're gonna have to do something there. I feel like let me see, put that back here. I feel like right now, linebacker edge, corner, linebacker edge, and interior offensive line still like your weak spots right now in terms of edge depth and or in terms of depth. If some of any of your main players get hurt, you're gonna be hurt. You're gonna be in trouble. We're really gonna be in trouble. We then turn the YouTube live comment section into the Discord chat. Oh man, yeah, guys, chill out. Danny. I do the same thing on Madden. When I have to build a pretty good roster over the season, I trade a lot of my picks away. The Rams are playing this like it's Madden, like it's a Madden off season. Look, they can do that. Yeah. I mean, I don't think the Rams depth is that great either. What you think, D?
I don't really know about their depth, man. I don't know about other teams' depth, but I know I'm just excited to get Harold Landry back on the field,
Yeah,
bro.
you need them. You need them.
Man, we need Harold Landry bad, man. Can I feel like we need an update on him, man. I ain't really in hearing too much about him.
I have not. Who knows what's going to happen with Harold Landry? Like I always say, you could never have too many edge rushers, and you're relying on Harold Landry. That's never good. So we'll see what happens there, man. We definitely will see, man. But nothing new on the Harold Landry front as of today. So we will keep y'all guys posted on that. Just back to the game a little bit. The running game, the running backs, RB3. You still got Hassan Haskins, Jam Miller was out of practice. Daylon Larson was out. So more rep for Hassan Haskins. I like the kid, man. 6'2", a bruiser, can get you the first down, and you know the job of a third running back. Just get the yards out there, get the first down, pick up, just don't keep going forward. You know what I mean? My thoughts on Hassan, I think Hassan Haskins gonna make the team. Because I think you can get Lan Larson and Jam Miller on the practice squad. At least one there, you can get him on the practice squad. I think Lan Larson is a better receiver than Jam Miller, but Jam Miller is a better returning tackle runner. I think Miller's a little more explosive than Lan Larson. But I think Hassan Haskins has something. He's like both of them combined. He can catch it, he can run it, he can block, and then Vrabel drafted him in Tennessee. So I think, and just looking at him run the other night, and then looking at in the first game against the Colts, small sample size, but I like what I've seen from him. He's a different back than what Mondre he's kind of different from Mondre and Henderson. And he's an experienced back. He's only 26 years old. So I can't wait to see what happens at RB3. We still have a lot of questions that are unanswered. Who's going to be your next? Who's going to be your edge rushers behind Harold Landry and Draymond Jones? Linebacker depth. You mentioned Karan Prunty. I think Prunty's been inconsistent a little bit, but when the games come on, the lights on, I think he balls out. What you think?
Yeah, man. Like I said, man, I Prunty been solid. I feel like I mean, I really haven't really seen too many balls caught his way and stuff, and seems like he's a aggressive type corner as well. And like I said, man, these young guys, some of these young guys in the secondary, if they can emerge, they'll be huge.
Yeah. Yep. So I agree there. So we will see. We will see there on Prunty. I'm gonna be interested to see what happens with John Saunders. If we can keep him on the roster, if they'll let him go and potentially be added to the practice squad. I won't fool around with that because that guy's been a ball hawk, man. You keep catching ball out there, they ain't gonna be lucky. So he's one of my standout players. James Hudson, he was not good he has not been good all offseason. Oh no, they're trying to have him an offensive lineman. They're trying to have him at guard, tackle. They got him all over the place. He's not really not performing well on the offensive line. We really couldn't run the ball on Philly either. Like I think in the trenches, we got dominated in the joint practice and especially the backup, second streamers, and third streamers, and so off. But even in the game, like you might look at the rushing stats and might like, oh, we ran the ball pretty good. No, not really, because Tommy DeVito had one or two big runs, and that kind of skewed the stats a little bit. But Jam Miller, Haskins, Larry, they really couldn't do much in the run game. Eagles' defensive line was just stifling the run game. We couldn't do much. And the offensive line, they were getting the push. I remember that like the second drive of the game. They just ran the ball down our throat. They were just running, just playing bully ball. So we gotta tighten up there in the trenches. I thought maybe we get a signing, Daquan Jones or Shaq Thompson here soon. Maybe we still got the rest of the week to figure that out because I think you need the depth right in the interior. You need it. Because we always talk, Spillane gets hurt. Who you going to next? KJ Britt, Khalil Jacobs, Chan Moon, like who you going to next? So that's gonna be interesting to see what they do from a depth perspective, man. We got cut down days this weekend. So roster gotta be cut. I think Sunday at 6, they gotta be cut down to 53. You got a 53-man roster. So this week here, as we get into the Browns in the next couple of days, it's gonna be critical. It's gonna be critical in terms of breaking of finding out who's gonna be on the roster. So this game Thursday that we're gonna talk about later on in a couple of days, it's a big game. I know the stars are not going to play, and I do want to talk about that real quick. The starters have got 0 reps so far. I don't like that. I don't want this team to go into the season rusty. They haven't got no reps in the preseason game. Now we saw last year they got to a slow start against the Raiders, but they played against the Vikings. They played against the Commanders after having joint practice. So like I feel like now with them, they're probably not gonna play Thursday against the Browns. Going into Seattle in a few weeks, and I know Seattle got their own problem dealing with. I don't like. I think I would like to see them get some reps, man. What about you?
Yeah, man, I agree with you, man. I mean, I'm kind of surprised, man. It's kind of surprising that I at least give Jared Wilson and Drake Mason live action with Jared Wilson, you know, going to center, even though that's his natural position. But man, you still want to see it in live action. You don't want to throw him out there in front of the Wolves week 1 against Seattle and all them boys. But I mean, it is what it is. I feel like last year probably they slow start probably could have did it could have been a part of them learning the offense. So I mean, hopefully Ray will know what he's doing. I mean, he did kind of point out the reason why he's not playing the starters is
It makes sense though what he said.
yeah, I don't blame him, man. He kind of made me use the when he said that it kind of scared me. I was like, okay, yeah, he's right. Don't risk no injuries. I mean, week 1 is in like three weeks now, 2 weeks, getting
16
close to
days.
getting close to 2 more weeks. Um, so like you said, last preseason game this Thursday, and then on to Seattle. I mean, got 2 weeks to prepare for them, and I mean, it's coming quick, man. So and Seattle haven't played any starters as well too. So I mean, we both finna come in there. I'm pretty sure they probably ain't gonna play starters this weekend as well. So we'll see, man.
I mean, after watching them against Tennessee Titans last night, do they need to play their starters at all?
Yeah,
And they
Tennessee
lost the
was.
game, but I always say you can tell when teams are good and built for the long run when they draft well. When you got backup guys in there and they playing well, and if they have to go in there in the season, the team is not going to miss a beat because you got guys stocked up. Now, what Seattle dealing with, they missed a lot of guys. And they say Bud Clark got hurt. Nick E already dealing with something. They got a lot of issues when you out there signing Trayvon Diggs and Terrion Arnold. You got a lot of things going on out there, for your team. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with the Seahawks and how different. A lot of teams have not played no stars this preseason at all. So I guess a lot of guys will be rested. But I felt like I like what you said about Jared Wilson. Let's see him snap the ball to Drake May because they have boxed a couple. He's boxed a few snaps. They had some snap issues a couple times during training camp. Just a couple. I haven't really heard no more. I would like to see Drake May throw a couple balls to Dobbs and AJ. Pop does get them acclimated. Get him some chemistry with Kyle Wilson. He's gonna be working with him more now that you traded Kayshon Boutte. The offensive line still needs to gel. Getting Barry Tucker some more reps. He's been struggling a little bit. Getting a win, you make sure win you's in safe. Will Campbell, Caleb Longmove, Morgan Moses. He's he's gonna be getting reps. So I would like to see them for a couple of series, but I thought like if you didn't see them against the Eagles, not typically you don't see them in that third final preseason game. Just for the reserves, the backup guys. So we'll see what happens on Sunday, man. But it's definitely gonna be interesting. Deshaun said, "I'm not impatient. I'm just pointing out the obvious." Also, also letting showcasing that people should pump their brakes on this team if they start losing guys. We'll see, man. I mean, my brakes are pumped. I got us win 11 games, and I feel good about it. So we'll see. But there's a difference between pointing out the obvious and beating the obvious over the head daily and having nothing positive to say. Okay, y'all say some of this for the chat, man. At least they got a pass rush to lean on. If our secondary guys go down, it will most definitely show up because we don't have a legit pass rush. Let's talk about Gonzo real quick. He returned to practice today, full participant. No deal yet. I do have a feeling something's going to happen soon, maybe this week. I'm not reporting it, but I do have a feeling something's going to happen sometime this week. I don't think he would be. I know he was doing it before he, quote unquote, got hurt or whatever. Some people say he got hurt. Some people say he's holding out, or some people say, it's like a holding or whatever. I think with Gonzo, because the Witherspoon soon happened, what? Not this past weekend, but what? almost what 2 weeks ago now. I think.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a week and a half.
Yeah, a week and a half ago now about with Witherspoon. So everybody's waiting around to say, okay, when is the Gonzo news gonna drop? When they already got the numbers with Witherspoon. So what's the holdup? Now you got Joey Porter holding. Now he's probably gonna come after Gonzo. So it's like a domino effect. And then Quinyon Mitchell's coming up next year. I think he won't get his to next year. Um, right now, gut feeling, I still think it gets done. When I think this is a matter of when, not if. Like it's going to happen. We just don't know when. And the fact that he was back out there today, I don't think he would have been out there in the capacity he was if something wasn't progressing. What you think?
I mean, I don't take it as that, man. I mean, I just feel like, man, I don't know what to think, man. Like I said, man, it's hard to me imagine them paying a cornerback and quarterback top of the market money.
Yeah,
I'm still going to stand by that until it get done.
yeah.
I just can't see them paying him top of the market money. Hope I'm wrong. I come on here and say, yeah, I was glad I was wrong because I want to keep Gunzo around, but it just I don't know when they're gonna pay the dude, man. Hopefully they get it done before the season, but I mean with Elliot Wolf, I mean he's like Elliot Wolf gonna talk again tomorrow, but I know I heard him say something like, I mean they want to keep Gunzo around and they're
I didn't
gonna,
like the sound of that Saturday night.
yeah, he was like, we're gonna try to get something done.
I think Gamer was the first person to mention it in the chat. I didn't like the sound. It made it sound like, well, we're both this side wants this side, we want this side, and that was just what 2 nights ago.
All
So,
right.
like, I didn't like the sound of that. It sounded like it's still working through something, but I just got a feeling something's gonna happen soon. I just got the feeling because, like, from a on the field standpoint, you want to get this done soon so we can just focus on Seattle. You know what I mean? So
You don't want.
you don't want this to go on to next weekend and then nothing still ain't happening and whatnot. You don't want to linger on because now Gonzo, yeah, are you in? Are you out? I know he's back at practice today, but practice is different than the game. So I
Mm-hmm.
want him to be feeling good when he look across that field and he see Devin Witherspoon, his fellow classmate, they're good friends. He see he got his contract. I don't want Gonzo to be out there like, dang, he got his contract, they ain't paid me. Because that can linger on and hover over you during the year. You know what I mean? So I would like for something to get done. You got 16 days before you play the Seattle Seahawks. Go ahead and get this thing done, man. And I'm sure Elliott will gonna be he's gonna be smothered with these questions more about Gonzo. Why'd you trade Kayshon Boutte? How you feel about the roster or Vrabel's comments? Or how good you think like it's gonna be a lot on Elliott Wolf tomorrow when he's supposed to speak. I don't know what time, but he is supposed to speak tomorrow. So I don't know if Vrabel's speaking either, but he's speaking tomorrow. Maybe it's a contract announcement with Christian Gonzalez. Who knows? But something should be happening soon there from because you look at it. Do you want Carson Davis out there covering JSN week 1? Do you want him on DK Metcalf week 2? Who you got week? Do you want him on DJ Moore week 3? Like week 4, you got Brian Thomas Jr. and Parker Washington. Like you want to get this thing done because everybody else can just flow in right behind them there. You have your 2 corners from last year who they played real good together last year. Um, and we'll see. Maybe you can get some internal because you haven't really seen a lot of internal development from the depth guys. Karan Prentice's he's inconsistent. Now that's my guy. He's inconsistent. Kendall Vildor had a good game against the Eagles. He's like I'm not gonna say the journeyman, but he's an older, well, not even an older corner. He's been on a couple teams. Um, Marcus Jones a slot undersized slot at that, and people kind of pick on him a little bit. So it's gonna mess up the cornerback rotation if a Gonzo deal is not hammered out. And if you look right now, you playing the Seattle Seahawks week 1. You don't have Gonzo. You got Carson Davis on JSN, Marcus Jones probably on Cup. Then your third corner, whoever that might be, on Shaheed or Torrey Horton. Like it's gonna mess up. It's gonna be a domino effect, man. So hopefully
I
something gets.
forgot all.
Go ahead.
I forgot all about Cooper Cup.
Yeah, yeah.
He kind of went
Yeah, I mean, he had
unknown.
a couple nice catches in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he ain't what he used to be, but I
Oh,
bet he's a reliable target that you probably can depend on. I mean,
yeah.
he's gonna do the right things.
Um, I'm confused. Do you not think Gonzo is going to play the season without an extension? I think he'll be playing, but will he be all the way there mentally? And
Yeah,
then
you don't want to.
go ahead.
Not my fault. I was going to say you don't want to question his effort.
Yeah. But part of me is like, he's probably going to play and be all the way there mentally because he does want to get paid, and he didn't want to put no bad film out there. You know what I mean? So he's kind of stuck. Like, but he's going to get, and he can't hold out. He's still on his rookie contract. He can't hold out or miss games. He can't. That boy want to get paid, man. So he can't hold out
And
like that. He gonna mess up his pocket. He ain't getting paid hardly nothing right now. Scary
yeah,
situation coming into the season. Yeah, I want it to happen. Like I want it to get done this week. That way he have a week just to, you know what I mean. And then you got you know I don't want it wait until the day of, or I don't want MS to bleed into the season, man. We want everybody at our best because I feel like Seattle's going in one direction, we going in another direction. That's how I feel as a team. I think the team that we gonna play in a couple weeks is not the same team that we played a few months ago in February for the Super Bowl. This is a different team that we're going to play, different Seattle Seahawks team. They lost the OC, they lost the starting running back, lost his, one of the edge rushers, lost the starting corner, lost a safety, and Brian. Um, Nick Eamon Worry might not be there, but Clark's not is not going to be there. I think there was a report earlier that you said did it. They said Nicky probably won't be there.
yeah,
So I'm gonna hold off on that report until probably if he's not practicing by the end of next week, I can see that. I can see that happening. So that's gonna be an injury report that bears monitoring there, man. Gonzo's gonna play and play hard because he wants to get paid, bro. He ain't about to go out there and half-ass things to hurt his contract. I don't even want this to be a question. I just want him to get paid, man.
I'm gonna
Vrabel,
be real. I don't.
yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm gonna be real. I don't think nothing can hurt Gunzo contract situation. I feel like he's gonna get paid either by us or somebody else, regardless. Top of the market money. I mean, he's people gonna always view Gunzo as at minimum a top five corner in this NFL so far.
Yeah,
So, I mean, he's one of them corners where you just gonna have to pay at top of the market, whether it's with us, with or with not. Me saying I don't want him to play without a contract, it's more so you don't want to have that thought in the back of your head if the guys out there like, is he mentally here? Like,
yeah.
is he questioning himself? Do he want to get out? Do he want to be out? Do he request a trade
You
at
don't
some
want
point?
that to be
Like,
the topic, you know.
yeah, man, you don't want to do it. That's just doing bad business, man. You putting your star player out there without a contract that you know he's a star player.
Yeah,
I mean, so we'll see, man.
we'll see, man. We got the breakout cut down. That roster cut down is going to start immediately after the game on Thursday night against the Browns. Every preseason game happens on Thursday. So Thursday, the last game action that we'll see from the Patriots until week one. Every NFL team will be played on Thursday night. So we'll see what happens, man. I'm hoping something gets done this week or maybe the beginning of next week. We'll see what happens, man. And Elliot will be slamming. He's gonna be slamming a lot of questions tomorrow, man. So make sure you guys tune in to that tomorrow, man. But other than that, that's gonna be it, man. We will be back live tomorrow night. We'll do a show tomorrow night. We will be back Thursday night as well. Well, Wednesday night we'll be back. Wednesday night, no show Thursday night this week, but we will be back Wednesday night to do our Cleveland Browns preview. So if we're not on tomorrow night, catch us Wednesday night, man. Just make sure you have your post notifications on. We'll see what happens tomorrow, man. So make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys are sharing the content. Please make sure you guys also subscribe to the Kansas Pat Talk Pages podcast. Make sure you have your post notifications on for when we do go live. Also, join my Discord. The Discord link is in my YouTube description. Go join it. Join the Kansas Pat Talk Discord. It's in my YouTube description. And it's in my bio. So click that link in the bio, man, and go ahead over there and join my Discord, man. Discord been going crazy. Been going real crazy lately. Also, hold on. We are powered by Sportsline Media. Sportsline Media Network. Please go to www.sportslinemedia.com. Check out the website. Check out the articles on the website. Check out all the shows and all the content we have over there, man. So other than that, that's gonna be it for the night. We will catch you guys tomorrow night. See you soon. Go Pats.
Go Patch.